I know what he's going through, you know. I know the fact of constantly thinking about what could be, what should have been. This is my son. He was locked up at 15 for a triple murder that really he shouldn't have been in prison for. They even made it consecutive on a 15-year-old kid, you know. So, you know, that's kind of disturbing, but we do our best to stay in contact with him. I lost 12 years from my daughter's life, which I believe affected her in a tremendous way. She was not this big, but you know, stress from losing your mother and then your brother. This is her. My mom took care of her. What year was this? This was This was June 1994. So I had been arrested like I think I was incarcerated 4 years here. She was 11 years old, and see, this one here came from the prison with me. I brought it home. Here she is with my mother, and they went to go see my brother. So you see, the cycle in this family hasn't ended yet. So that's them there. Terrell?
Yeah.
You putting this back?
Yes, ma'am.
What you drinking?
Water.
And what they're saying is that there had been about 3 months since Terrell Gill's released from jail, and there are still sleepless nights and days spent in his room like he's doing right now. He does this all day long. Days spent in his room as he contemplates the year and a half he spent on Rikers Island for a crime in which he was acquitted.
One morning I woke up and the police was in my house to arrest me. At that specific time, I didn't understand why I was arrested.
It's kind of strange to me, but still, he got arrested for a string of Dunkin' Donut robberies that happened in Queens, New York. And mind you, at that time, we were living in Queens, transitioning to move up here.
I pleaded not guilty because I was not guilty. My bail was set at $10,000 bail and $20,000 bond. I couldn't afford that. I went to Rikers Island, maybe 1 a.m. that morning. You know, being on that bus is something else. My lawyer tell me that she's trying to get the surveillance video from the Dunkin' Donuts. I seen the video maybe January 2017. So I went at least 18 months without seeing the surveillance video. The video showed that a man looks around 6 feet tall and around 200 pounds. Now, if you look at me, and you're not gonna see that Terrell is 6 feet tall by no means, because I'm only 5'6" inches tall. 130 pounds, I'm a small guy. But this the one right here, they said it's me. This is the other one that he did. Yeah, it messed my life up, man. Denise was right there with me the whole time. You know, she was there for me for my trial, and she told me, Terrell, when you beat this route, I got a place for you to come, and you'll be all right.
He lost his mother at a very young age. I think he was 10. And then his father passed. So his mother passed and his father passed from drug overdoses. And him and my daughter were real close to school. I was incarcerated, but my mother took him in. She took him in. And so he's always been a part of this family, you know? So it was about helping him get his life together too, because I'm going to tell you, it's hard out there by yourself. It really is. Her yard is coming along really nice. So yeah, I'm just to call them and ask them if they knew too, and see if Selena.
We both in the Nation of Islam. She was actually sending me books when I was on Rikers Island for me to you know, look for something new, you know, if because I always believed in Allah.
There's a bookstore. Yeah, there's an imam in there too. Sekou Muhammad. Really knowledgeable brother, great brother, you know. It's unfortunately now where my son is, I can't give him no books or anything like that. I used to get books from here to send to him. Yeah, but where he at now, you know, you can't just send books. You have to, he has to.
Get them from a bookstore.
No,
No?
can't even just get them from a bookstore. It has to be approved bookstore.
Bookstore.
It makes no, yeah, it's just
No,
crazy the
approved,
way
books.
it's hard to get.
And I send books to other prisons, and there's not a problem with that.
It's just this one, this Dannemora. It's like the first, second prison that they built upstate New York.
Yeah, I haven't had no problem sending clothing and books to other places. You know, so I don't know what's the problem there.
Like you talk about Islam, and Islam tells you like something's bothering you, you speak about it. You don't speak about it, you pray about it. But the weakest of it, the weakest of the faith, is to
Right.
harbor it in your heart.
Right.
You know, so. There is no justice for African Americans in the criminal justice system here in New York. I don't know about any other place, but I can say that here in New York there is not. It's like a plague in this family. We hope to break our chain of cycle with incarceration.
I know it's bad to raise a boy out there, but it could be even worse to raise girls out there too. I'm trying to get a job so when I get this job, she could move out here with me and I could take her to a school out here.